Hey everyone, and welcome back to my channel. Today we are talking all about moringa, which we have actually done a video on cooking the moringa pods, or they call them drumsticks. That is what is growing off right here, and these are some little tiny ones, but we have these big old trees. Look how tall that is. Oh my word. We planted these ourselves. It was like the first thing that we planted in our food garden. We are starting a whole food gardening process, but these have been here for maybe a year, maybe even a little more now. We have another one over there, and we also have a super tiny one growing. So there was one here that actually died, and so here it is down here, a super tiny one coming in. So I just wanted to talk a little bit about what moringa is, why we have it in our garden, and kind of how we use it. So here is what it looks like, and it is a superfood, like so good for you. Every part of this plant, it has so many benefits. So you can use the leaves. We grind them down and do powder that we put into shakes and things like that. We also put them into capsules sometimes. But it's great for regulating your blood sugar. It's good for cleaning out your system. It's kind of like a detox plant, but I'm gonna list all of the benefits of it in the description because it could take all day to go through it, but I basically wanna let you know how we use it. So we pull off these leaves and we add them to soups, stews, salads, shakes, all kinds of things. You can dry them out or you can, use them fresh. And then we also use these pods for eating. So this is also like a vegetable. So we have, like I said, a video that I will also link. These are called Moringa drumsticks. So we use these as food. And you also, obviously, since they are the seed, can dry them out and replant new trees. So this big old tree here
was planted from one tiny seed.
It
started from this size. This guy's gonna turn into this.
It will. It started from just a stick. So right now we have, this is our biggest one. So tall.
It's almost as tall as that guy's palm tree.
It's amazing. And then we have this little one, and then this one is also super tall, but not quite as like thick yet. So this is clearly our best one, but we have a few growing in the front as well. I'm in our front yard now, and you can see we put up this fence and we are planting some plants as well as fruit trees around it. But here is another moringa plant. You can see how humble this one is starting. And speaking of humility, this is a moringa stick in the ground that will eventually be a huge tree as well. So pretty wild. Obviously everything starts humble when it comes to planting, but pretty wild that one day I'll have to do a recap video when it's big. This will be a big old tree right here in our yard, but super simple to plant. You can take the sticks just off of it and replant them. So you start with this and eventually you'll get some leaves and then you'll have a full-blown tree. So like I said, it's a great beginner tree to start with, and you'll start getting the benefits of it very, very quickly as opposed to like a fruit tree or something like that. So like we said, this came from just a tiny stick, and look how thick it has gotten. We've actually chopped it down multiple times now. So my husband will come out and just chop these off and they regrow. So if you don't want it to be so tall that you can't eventually reach the leaves, keep chopping it off. So that's what we do. We keep cutting it down so that it kind of just grows bushier and we can access all of them. So we come out here all the time and we take off a branch and we use the leaves, and so good for you. I also am about to start doing moringa tea, which I have purchased before but never made from our own tree, so that's really exciting. We're going to start doing that, but we just want to use this up because it grows like weeds around here. It grows so fast and so well. It's amazing.
This piece right here?
Good job. My kids are growing to love it as well. So since it grows so well in our climate, we are in Tampa Bay, Florida, but I know it grows amazing so many places. So definitely try it. Don't be scared to try it. I think that this is one of those plants that just flourishes really, really easily without too much care. Just put it in the sun, give it some water, give it some good soil, and I really think that will do well for you. But in this just day and age with food prices rising and you know, I don't have to go into all of it. It is just so nice to have a superfood, a vegetable, something that is a great supplementation to our diets and to our vitamin intake. It's great for immunity. Just so many good benefits that come from this, that why not use it? Especially because these trees can just pop up so fast and give you so much good. So many leaves, so many pods that you can use for so many different uses, that it's just so beneficial. So we are trying to really use our land and our small yard that we have to the best of our ability to really steward it well. And one of the ways we're doing that is finding foods that grow super good, easy, fast, and that we can really utilize. So Moringa is definitely one of those things. It is just got so many health benefits too. So definitely check the description down below, because I'm going to have a list of like some of the ways that it's been studied and things that it has been proven to help with. And if you are worried about any of those things, or you have symptoms, or you're looking for extra ways to supplement vitamin A or E, whatever it is, to heal yourself or to help with your natural immunity or your skin, there is endless possibilities with this plant. So definitely try and grow this at home. It is a plant beginner's dream. So I hope that this was helpful. If you have any questions about the tree or the plant, please let us know. We would be happy to talk more about it. But in the meantime, that is the start. That's our first plant that we really have been utilizing in our food garden. And I hope that you stay tuned to see what else we're growing around here. It's been such a fun experience for our whole family.